Welcome. Today we are diving into the biology of autistic burnout. We'll look beyond the surface to understand why the system overloads and, more importantly, how to restore your energy budget. Before we begin, if you find this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to stay tuned for more insights on neurobiology. First, let's change the narrative. Depression in this context is not a failure of character, it is a safety mode. It is not a lack of willpower, but a biological shutdown. The autistic brain is like a high-performance processor. It handles information with exceptional intensity, but when faced with sensory or social overload, it cuts the power as a self-protection mechanism. When this happens, your entire nervous system enters a state of energy-saving mode to prevent further damage. Did you know the prefrontal cortex acts as the brain's conductor? It manages social effort and reasoning. This is why masking, camouflaging autistic traits, is the most energy-consuming activity for the brain. It's a chemical balance. Glutamate acts as the accelerator, exciting neurons for detail-oriented focus. Gaba is the brake, allowing the brain to rest. In autism, glutamate is often naturally higher. When you have constant overload combined with insufficient Gaba, the brain eventually trips the circuit breaker to avoid cell destruction. This marks the onset of that intense, empty fatigue. Masking has a physical cost. Maintaining a social facade drains blood glucose. When the energy budget is gone, the prefrontal cortex drops offline and emotional regulation stops. Meet the amygdala, your internal smoke detector. In autistic individuals, it is hyper-reactive. It triggers cortisol, the stress hormone, which can become toxic to neurons in high, prolonged doses. To heal, we must manage the environment. We move from aggravating factors like forced masking and noise to healing factors like controlled environments and total solitude for recovery. Rumination can freeze the brain. To break the loop, we need BDNF, essentially brain fertilizer. It allows for neuroplasticity, helping to repair circuits and shift thoughts. Cognitively, we trade rigidity for flexibility. Instead of harmful looping thoughts, we engage in the deep exploration of special interests to stimulate the brain healthily. The body and brain are one. Your microbiome manufactures mood chemistry, while cytokines act as immune messengers. If overloaded, they cause painful neuroinflammation. If overloaded, they cause painful neuroinflammation. Physical healing involves reducing inflammation, trading ultra-processed foods for omega-3s, and prioritizing strict sleep hygiene with tools like weighted blankets can regulate neuronal chemistry. The reboot happens through monotropism, focusing intensely on a single subject. This focus releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter of pleasure and motivation. Remember, immersing yourself in a special interest isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. It acts as a powerful, natural antidepressant for the autistic brain. Repair is a physical process called synaptogenesis, the creation of new information highways. This happens primarily when the brain is in a state of safety. Neurotypical advice often suggests going out to feel better, but that can aggravate sensory fatigue. In reality, rest is not laziness, it is internal surgery. Synthesis. A restored energy budget comes from 3 pillars: sensory management to lower cortisol, deep interests to boost dopamine, and physical care to lower cytokines. Healing isn't about becoming normal. It's about stabilizing your brain chemistry by respecting your unique architecture. Every adjustment you make is a step toward repairing your neurons. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe for more content.